Hello, everybody. Fearmy Games, the new part of the Grand Cathay campaign. We are here now, ready to defend against the incursion. Well, not really against the incursion, against the sallying out of the Lords of Jingshen, who have repelled against the Cathay. We are here to put them down. We besiege them, and they decide to sally out to us, which is perfect because I think we're going to be a lot better in a defensive battle than we would have been in an offensive battle. So in reality, they have done us a favor. Though we are still outnumbered, and some of the units are better than ours, we have the power of a dragon on our side. They do not. So we're gonna take a nice defensive position with our long spear. With basically, I think our Jade center is gonna be Jade, the long spears, and then our Jade warriors are gonna be our flanking units. Is what I'm planning. We might just take this flanking area. Where was this? Oh, the ancestral warrior ability. I don't see where the potential enemy reinforcements are. Doesn't seem to say. Yeah, I don't see them. So, it's definitely not, like, honestly, this area down here isn't too bad for defending. I don't, like, because we could probably, like, hide in here and use this as cover against enemy archer fire. But it is all downhill, which means we'd have it's mostly downhill here, which means it's a bit of a mixed bag. On one hand, it'd be very nice. On the other hand, it could have lots of problems. While over here, if we choose to defend up here, actually, there's actually another wood over here. If we choose to defend up here, we would have the high ground. However, it would make our range use less effective when I think about it. Same thing here. Honestly, I'm actually going to try defending over here. Let's see how I can get it nicely or how well I can get it organized. So we do want our guys just within the woods here, because we want to make sure that their arrows fire out of the area. Crossbows, I think we might come a little bit outside with the crossbows here, mostly because we want an area outside where our cannons can be located. It will make our line a bit longer, but I think it's valuable to do that. Let's see. We have to make sure they're close enough to each other that they still get the bonuses from the yin and yang effect. We also have to be careful about these cannons here. So I still remember how they blew up one of our own troops, so I'm very much maybe I should make these guys by themselves somewhere kind of feeling. Or what I'll do is I have them right in front, and then I'll pull them back as the enemy gets closer. I think that's what I'm going to do. Thoughts in harmony. That should hold our front line nicely, and then we'll have our Jade warriors. Then we have the last of the long spears here. That will provide us a nice long front. Though I'm going to try spending our lines a little bit more outward here. I don't like how close we are to the archers, so I want to try and bring it a little bit to more of my liking. Defenders of Cathay! Rocket battery! Something like this, and then move you guys up. We have to make sure that everyone's getting the bonus. This one's not getting it now. Maybe I can move it a little bit up and forward to make up for it. Yeah, now that got that one working. I'll have to adjust this one to match too.
Thoughts in harmony. Order and balance.
I don't think there's this. The wall's over there, so we do have to keep an eye on this flank. So I'm gonna keep a Jade Warrior over here to try and help with that flank. We have our general here. The other Jade Warrior is gonna watch this flank here. Make sure it stays within the Yin Yang system. I think it's probably the best we're gonna get. I have these guys safely a little bit behind. And we're gonna set everybody to guard mode because we want to make sure that we can turn off skirmish mode because skirmish mode is crap.
Archers!
Shenyang's faithful.
Shaper of iron!
Okay, now everyone's braced nicely.
Defenders of Cathay!
They should be braced technically. I kind of want to try, like, even though it was kind of funny, now I'm like, I kind of want to turn it off. It's kind of weird and annoying. While their infantry is a threat, my main concern is actually more of their archer line. Because most of our front line is very ooh, that was a nice volley into that archer, even though that was not their intended target. I still am very happy with it. I'd actually like to prioritize that blob over there because that's going to be more likely to do a lot of damage to the enemy. And they do get their yin yang bonus, which means they are firing a lot more effectively than they otherwise would. Though they're reloading faster than they otherwise would. But firing accuracy needs a little bit more practice. But, oh well. I'm not expecting dwarven engineering from humans, after all. The Cathayans may be led by dragons, but I assume their engineers are humans. And it does look like this thing's getting a crazy amount of damage off. Already 100 kills. It is getting value. Oh, yep. I need to move these guys a bit more right there.
Seeking Cathay's foes!
Perfect. Now I need to fall these guys back, though, to a safe spot. Thinking here is a good spot.
In ordered ranks.
Lord of Shenyang!
A reduction harmony multiplier. Let's see, what does that change? I'm still considered kind of a spellcaster, I guess, even with even now. Archers are starting to fire now. I'm going to start getting some... No! Oh, I wanted to angle that a bit differently. Maybe I wasn't able to, but... I could have done a lot more effective with that one if I had better prepared. Yeah, these guys are getting abused right now by the enemy archer fire. Gonna get the Ancestral Army to start dealing with some of the enemy archers too.
Defenders of Cathay!
Order and balance. Never conquered. For the Moon Dragon.
Warriors! For the Emperor!
Thankfully they do have that good charge bonus.
Archers!
But they still got just somehow these late Jade Lancers just went right through them somehow still, despite the fact that these guys barely got hurt. That's pretty crazy if I do say so myself. Where's my general? Well, and here's her bodyguard. What do you do again? Where's the Lancers and where's the Halberdiers? Trying to figure this out. Where's the enemy? Yeah, they routed one of my peasant long spearmen, which is unfortunate.
Acolyte of secrets.
How's it going over here with this guy?
The Celestial Faithful!
Stone and steel.
Defend the realm!
The enemy archers are quite effective. Fortunately, they completely routed my cannons. My line over here is holding for now.
The celestial faithful.
Shaper of steel.
It's hard to tell where my troops end now and where theirs begin. I think here's a safe bet.
Peasant spearmen. Immediately. Harmonious war. Turn the elements. Wind and fire.
The Lancers have broken. Now we're holding this flank. What's going on over here? Not perfect, but that'll do. He needs to run away. There's too much. He's lost a little bit too much health now.
Celestial fury.
He did a really good job, but there's only so much a dragon can do by himself.
Cavalry.
I'm gonna send the cavalry now in.
Alchemist supreme.
Blast a dragonfire and then run him to safety now.
Shangyang.
What's going on here? Where's my...
Conquered.
I like to invest these guys over here. Some of those guys are now doing a good job taking them out. We're pushing, starting to push the enemy now.
Celestial faithful. Attack in unison. Order and balance.
I go where I will.
Raise the dragon.
We still need to start getting on the aggressive end of the situation now.
Long spears. Jade crossbow.
Especially since my faction, my general now, my big powerhouse is currently a bit out of it right now.
Laska metallurgist. Iron rod.
Minds as one. Thoughts in harmony. Stone and steel. It is fated. Long spears, bringing harmony. Metal and fire.
We've won the initial engagement, now we need to actually finish it.
Shame and disorder. Restore order.
The enemy general's very healthy still.
Restore order.
Sorcerer's outcast.
In father's name.
I'm out of power points to keep casting Dragon's Breath.
Overwhelmed. It is fated. Restore order.
Keep firing at him, boys.
The Iron Dragon. Minds as one. Warrior crossbow. For the Moon Dragon.
Celestial fury.
The Iron Wind. Restore your balance. Spears.
We're good to keep up the fight. She might be able to handle him in 1v1. Let me give it a try while I send these guys in to fight.
For the Emperor. Will of the Dragons. Yes.
My elixirs are ready.
Oh, my guys have routed now.
Shaper of iron.
The enemy leader is routed now.
Cavalry. Wind and fire. Move as wind.
Now I can unleash him here upon the enemy.
Move as wind. For Cathay. For the Emperor.
These units do a very good job holding off for so long.
Spearmen, fight as one. Jade warriors. Praise the dragon.
Ready, as always.
Alright, so far so good. Jade warriors are slaughtering those guys. Archers are firing just fine over there. Okay, looks like this battle is going to be won by us.
Cavalry, the celestial faithful. Defend the realm. On your crossbows. Preserve us.
Warpstone and steel.
Somebody get a nice little spell right there into their backsides. Hopefully finish those guys off.
The Iron Path.
Defenders of Cathay.
Acolyte of secrets. For the Shadow Court.
Attack.
Keeping them broken. Looks like those guys got destroyed by that magic spell that we just unleashed. Looks like the enemy army may be about to die due to army losses.
Order and balance. Naturally. March in order.
I don't want these guys to die, so I'm going to pull them back now.
Jade the crossbows. Shaper of steel.
Yeah, that guy's on a horse, so he's going to do a pretty effective job of running away for a while now. See.
Archers.
Well, that guy's been chased off. Yeah, they're shattered. They're broken, but not shattered. Honestly, this is the best time to start getting our guys to start chasing after the enemy.
Wind and fire.
Since the more that we kill them, the less we have to deal with when we have to actually try and take the city. So this is why I'm trying to kill the enemy lord here.
Fire. Defenders of Cathay. Archers. The Emperor expects.
The enemy have fully routed now. Perfect. Now this is where we just go in for the slaughter as much as possible. Especially the Celestial Dragon Guard. Those guys are supposed to be pretty beefy. Yeah, Celestial Dragon Crossbowman and Guard. If those guys are completely destroyed, that means we won't have to worry about their very strong presence in the next battle. So let's make sure we keep up that slaughter. We'll just do some dragon fire on those crossbows to try and finish them off if possible. It doesn't seem to be all that effective at actually finishing any of these off. It's kind of like just twirling around, like spinning that a little bit. There we go. Now there's some models starting to die. Cast a little bit more dragon fire there. I'm trying to basically just kill them with dragon fire while he focuses on wiping these guys out, because I'm like, you know, two birds with one stone kind of thing. Damn, that dragon fire is not doing a lot of significant damage to them. They might just get away. I mean, they're basically dead, so... One model left, and is dead. Perfect. Alright, now let's finish off those... Oh. Looks like we got them all. Perfect. It's considered a Pyrrhic victory because we lost half of our army. But they lost even more than half of their army, so who's the real loser here? Our dragons did a real, or like flying guys did a really good job. Our cannons got a very large amount of early kills. Unfortunately, the enemy archers were able to focus them down and routed them. However, they're still going to be around. I don't think we lost any units completely, though I might just combine them for the next battle. That way they're not weakened.
The Emperor will free us.
I might just be in a position now to just wipe them out. The Kurgan Warband. Get a follower. Is this? I guess it's saying we can change the if we want to. Active and directed. Let's see. I do like the income bonus though. So now, let's see.
Glorious.
Now it's considering that it's going to be a decisive victory with very minimal casualties.
Iron and fire. Province expand. The iron.
And now we've conquered all these guys. Taizu is in ruins, which makes me think that's probably another Skaven settlement. So we'll keep that in mind. This army will take a moment to rest and recover. However, we didn't lose any full unit, so we are good in that respect. I'm quite happy I got those unyielding. Probably made it so my peasant spearmen lasted a lot longer than the enemy was probably hoping for. Let's go for desert weapons too to make it so that way they're a little bit stronger there. Master of Metal. I do like that idea. Let's go for that. As I go for the Iron Scale because it gives bonus armor piercing weapon damage to his army. Even though these ones are not too bad, like I like the recruitment rank +2 for alchemists, but I'm not sure if I'm planning to go for a lot of ogres yet. So that's why I kind of went in that direction. I don't know if I could have all of them or not, but on the assumption that it was not going to be all of them, I picked that essentially. Let's go for these grounds. Now we're upgrading things. I think I'm going to upgrade a minor settlement to maximum is what I'm thinking right now. That way my lower buildings are also what's giving me a lot of money. We're currently in harmony, though it's not perfect harmony. Yang is a little bit in the advantage. Actually, so this is a Yang one. Actually, I should cancel that one and upgrade this one instead, because I have a Yin building here that I can use to bring it in a different direction. Well, this guy's not been moved for a reason, game, so stop bothering me about it. His entire job is to sit there and look pretty. So apparently gunners are a Yin unit. That's interesting. I expected them to be... Oh, no, wait. No. Yang is the melee boys. I thought that was the other way around. I must have been mistaken. I'm going to have this army be gunners because I want to experiment the difference between them. And they're not too expensive to have. Comparatively speaking, at least. And what's nice is that for Clanesh, they could probably take the Shrine of Alchemist from me. It's not the end of the world, but at least make it so that if they do choose to attack me here, I have a better defense position in Shenyang. Though honestly, I would love to have been able to defend the Shrine of the Alchemist. That looked like a nice settlement to defend from. But Clanesh seems to be quite content right now just raiding me for now, so we'll see how long that lasts. Well, apparently we have something here. While resting at an inn, the caravan master is approached by a stranger claiming to be a famed adventurer who wishes to join the caravan's retinue. He will protect and fight, but his services come at a price. I think I don't mind losing $500 for an extra for a hero. Let's see what you can do. I agree with that. The threat has been reduced for the Great Bastion. Yang is an ascendant, which means we need to fix it. We need to establish a trade negotiation, raise an additional army. I've already made a second army. Let's see, anybody I haven't traded with who's willing to trade with me?
You may speak before my shield bearers.
Looks like I cannot balance it. Looks like I don't have enough money to offer what they would want for it. See, I'm getting a message from somebody. Might be my mom. My mom's visiting for the first time since I moved, so it's gonna be, I'm looking forward to seeing her later. I'm gonna just reply real fast. Yeah, she just arrived at her hotel safe and sound. She's gonna relax for a little bit before coming to visit. I have a week off of work right now, which is why I have so much free time, and I'm using this extra free time to both play a little bit of Final Fantasy 14. See, can you reach the Shrine of Monkeys? Then I'm gonna do that. Shrine of the Alchemist. No, I say Shrine of the Monkeys. Shrine of the Alchemist. See, I would actually like to build a yin building here too. Control is something I do like. I'll build that. So I do like the uncomfortable buildings and growth. Growth is very useful. Well, the garrison. One thing I need to turn off this notification because it does annoy me. The fact that it keeps telling me that I have a garrison lord not move. It's like he's garrisoned. Why do you think he's garrisoned? You god damn game. Stop bothering me. Can I make a new one? I can recruit a caravan. So, he's a West idealist, which means that he starts with Empire units, which is pretty cool, and get a bonus for diplomatic relations with the Empire. Or he's clandestine, he has veteran units, and he has bonus experience, so... Why would I... This guy... It's interesting if you want, like, some variety here. This one is like... He starts with veteran units. I like that idea. However, this guy starts apparently with Celestial Guard, or maybe Jade Warriors with Halberds. That's what it is. 4, 4, 2. Let's go for clandestine. I mean, yeah, let's go for clandestine. Sure. Now, can I dispatch him? Or oh wait, I can only have one caravan active at a time. Ah, I was hoping I could do more than one. How do I close? Did I just use that? Okay. Yes. I was hoping that I'd be able to do something else with that. Let's see. So yin and yang is what I need to keep balanced here.
None may refuse Cathay's call. Speed and unity win the day.
Ruler of the
Yeah, it'll take about 4 turns for this army to be ready to go. So let's end turn now. We apparently have a foreign trespasser somewhere that we'll need to deal with. Besides, of course, the obvious Clan Nation, but we won't be able to deal with Clan Nation for a few turns. You know, one thing I really want to do... Oh, what's this? Malkrad. Caravan encountered the troll. Go up ahead. Strewn across the road is a crude barrier. Bandits stand upon the blockade in defiance. From your demanding cargo from your caravan as a toll to continue. Refuse and they will attack. So apparently I can either choose this and they'll become friends with me, or I can draw my weapons and attack them. But I can lose 200 cargo. I know apparently part of my mechanic is ogres. So I'm like, I think, honestly, we could very easily take on this army. And honestly, I think you do not concede to the demands of terrorists. I just always love it because it said we were very obviously going to win. If they want to be my friends, they could have asked to be my friends.
There must be
Sisses. We've achieved harmony once again. I have to be careful upgrading this way. No, it's still 1 yin. Okay. Okay, that's good. Then I can upgrade no problem.
The Iron Dragon.
Another few turns before that's ready to go. There's an enemy. No, it's not technically an enemy army here. This is an enemy army. Tower of Ashar. We probably want to take that one. I guess what I'll do is I'll build up this army over here to eventually maybe take on Clan Eshin and their hold. I don't really have enough money, I think, to fully furnish out a whole second army. Is what I'm kind of concerned about.
commander of the great city.
Fire and metal.
It's end turn. And I'm thinking this yin thing is not actually have anything, does not actually have anything to do with the army specific balance. I think it's just whichever direction the Lord happens to go. An old woman, garbed in pleasant robes, beckons you over with a gnarled finger. Never breaking eye contact, she presses something into your hands, then bows and walks away. You make to discard the surely worthless trinket. They notice a silver moon inscribed upon it, the mark of the Empress. So it gives bonus power reserves, which is pretty nice to have.
Xinyan loves us always.
Over now, I think I just brought the things a little bit out of whack there. I mean, I did this one, which didn't do anything. So I'm going to go for... Oh, I like that. I'm going to go for harmonic balance, contained aggression, and harmonic balance again, and then I'm going to start working on this this line here. I think that'll be good.
Must be improvement.
How long until you're good to go? Still another couple turns until this army's ready and raring to go. Anybody want to trade with me, potentially? You're getting happier, but you're kind of in the middle. You're getting a little bit worse. So these are the Sons of the Mountains. Apparently these are actually the closest. These guys are going to be boarding with us, so... It's good to know.
Anad?
Yeah, he's unfortunately completely neutral with us, so there's nothing we can do about it.
Long may our understanding.
Why would I give you military access, though? We're not best friends yet. I only give military access to military allies. I maybe call me paranoid, but you're not my ally. You don't deserve military access. That's my philosophy. Oh, so apparently, caravan. There's a stench on the air, the unmistakable aroma of cooking bones. A band of ogres burst forth, drool dripping from their mouths. They look hungrily at your retinue. Their leader shouts out his demands. They'll let you pass if they can eat some of your meat. And they don't mean the cargo in the caravans. Basically, if I want to, I could sacrifice you to peasant archers to gain bonus relations with the Sons of the Mountain. Part of me, game guy of me, says feeding time, but roleplay me says we fight. We do not sacrifice our men just to be in the gullet of ogres. That is what only a horrible leader would do. Apparently we can just auto-resolve this battle, but I kind of want to fight it. Yeah, I kind of want to fight, just see what our hunter looks like. But yeah, like honestly, it's an easy way to get some nice diplomatic relations with these guys at the cost of only one unit of peasant archers. However, they're my peasant archers. And because they are my peasant archers, we're not going to sacrifice them to these filthy ogres who want to eat them. So we're going to fight to defend my people.
Master.
So this guy, so this guy is an ogre then. Interesting looking guy. So he's anti-large. He has an ogre charge bonus, which means when attacking breaks defenders, this only unit loses half of its charge bonus. Huh, that's interesting. Which means it's basically ogres are good against the main strength of my peasant spearmen, which meant that they have charged events against all. However, they still have the bonus where they reflect some of the damage of a charge. So that's I doubt that negates that effect. So it means
Defenders of Cathay.
we're good.
Warriors!
Of course, we have to make sure our archers are not too far back, so that way they can still get the bonus from our troopers.
Jade the crossbows!
Yeah, they're still in harmony now. Perfect.
The celestial faithful. Disperse.
I'm quite fine with where you guys are. I don't know what exactly I should do with you. So this guy is a sword guy. This guy's a missile specialist, so he'll be kind of mid-line. This guy will be in the front line. So he can cast wind to do damage. This will be good against the nobblers. And of course we'll have our cav on either flank. Kind of like what we do in Rome too, except cav. I'm not sure if cav just aren't as good in Warhammer 2, if I remember correctly. Warhammer in general, unless they buffed them.
Love spur us towards celestial victory. Defenders of Cathay.
So I'm pretty sure I'm not the attackers in this battle. I think I'm considered the defender. Which is why I'm not moving out against them. What are you guys? Anti-infantry, not anti-large, which means the units of man-eaters are a problem. They have ogre charge as well, which means that their charge bonus is going to not be negated by charge bonus defense. But it's perfect time to start engaging these guys now.
Yes. Warriors.
Let's get these guys to flank them. Those nobblers already got routed just from charging at my troops. Clean them up for me. And those man-eaters are already about to go.
I am prepared.
And that ogre is a melee expert. My guy's not apparently a melee expert. He's just a sword infantry guy. So I'm gonna actually fall him back.
Love is set.
Master Predator! For the hunt!
I definitely feel like I'm able to make effective use of my... Just keep chasing him. Make sure that he knows the error of his ways. This is what people get for daring to take from us.
For the Emperor.
Damn filthy ogres. Alright. They're about to all be wiped out. The general might get away though. Yeah, he's gonna get away, just barely. Well, this army's gone, and what's a general without an army? This guy did seem to do some respectable amount of damage, though. Each shot is 330 attack, and he has 11. At least right now he's 11. I don't know if that means he's used some of them, so he might have more at the start. So he's ogre charge, so he's probably pretty good in melee too, all things considered. He has passively bonus speed and leadership. He has missile resistance. He causes fear. He passively... Pretty useful guy, I think. They really lost 15 units there. The general got pretty beat up there because I kind of overestimated his melee capabilities, if I'm being honest. But yeah, those peasant long spears definitely are really good at taking a charge in stride. And those Narblars, man, they just kind of hit my wall and died. I wonder how well, like, what their guys supposed to necessarily do.
They have a youth.
Let's make use of those guys to try and replenish our own guys. Our kingdoms has been destroyed again, I guess. Interesting. So we already have a yin-yang. So honestly, I'm thinking it might be valuable to make a yang building here, but that would also cause some problems. I don't really want to build stockades or anything. I partially don't think I need it. It's kind of going to be in the center of my empire, so I don't really think I need stockades. I don't really want to build any military buildings there. Honestly, my settlements are probably best with the small ones. Tempted to look at Sky Lantern lookouts, because I am not too far away from Skaven. I think I already have a bonus to growth, but honestly, bonus to growth is not the end of the world. Yeah, I already have that building, but apparently I can still build another one in this settlement if I wanted to. But it's bonus growth and income from local buildings. That's not bad at all.
The Lord Magistrate stands ready. On guard. There is no cause known.
I don't know where the Skaven armies are, so I'm going to go back over here to City of Monkeys. Oh wait, because I'm recruiting some more gunners. One more turn, this army's going to be ready to move out. One unset skill put of my general here. He's a tactician, which means that in an area around him, they'll have better reload skill and melee defense. I like that. So we're going to go for that one. And maybe next time I'm thinking of going for unyielding. No, hidden swords is also pretty nice.
Surely a gift from the dragons.
Surely a gift from the dragons. Where's my destination with you? I don't know. So you are still there, and you're going here. Oh, so you're almost at your destination. Or is it going there? Are you going all the way over here? Yeah, I think it is going all the way over here. So we're good. Okay. Let's go back to our general over here and enter. Keep an eye on the time and everything like that. I want to make sure I get. Oh.
Disgrace yourself.
No, I won't offer you peace. I will not accept your peace. I don't know if accepting peace would inflict a penalty if I immediately go to war with them, so I'm not going to risk it. Ambush discovered. Kind of expected that, so I'm not disappointed in it.
Speed and unity win the day.
Moor's prophecy.
He's a neutral army, so I don't need to really necessarily need to wipe him out. So I'm gonna start advancing over here.
Ruler of the sky roll.
Yep, I'm just gonna enter. Nothing else to do. I do have a population surplus I get to deal with soon enough. Man, this army is now a very good defensive, is now very good for holding off a large stack of Skaven, assuming I catch them in time. So apparently now, the caravan stumbles upon a patrol of allies that have been lost. So basically I get crosswomen or warriors. I'm going to go for crosswomen because we don't have a decent enough range units, I feel, in the army. So we're going to add that. This guy, meanwhile, we're going to just invade here. It expects a violent defeat, but we're just currently going to encircle it. Imbued with weapon, you know what? That's not too bad. I'll give it to these guys. Why not? I'm going to encircle these guys because I don't need to actually attack it quite yet. Actually, can I? Apparently, it's not a wall. Oh yeah, it's not a walled settlement because it's a minor faction. They haven't built any walls there. Okay. I was moderately confused. I just realized this is in Shangji. I want to get rid of this. Build something more effective there.
From here, we shall try.
Let's move this guy back, bring him back to the Shrine of the Alchemist here. The Will of the Dragons, bonus leadership, that's very good. I'm going to get Route Marcher because I want this guy to be able to move more effectively around where I need him to be. Building upgrades available. It's fine with me. I have population, where's the population? I think it was probably here, wasn't it? Yeah, which means I can build up once I can afford it. This one here, I just don't have the funds to do so right now. Consider confederation with who?
In the name of the Dragon Emperor, I bid you welcome.
Yeah, okay. I'll keep that in mind for the future.
City command.
One more entrance cycle, I think, in this episode, then we'll start looking for a place to call it. Looks like another faction has been wiped off the board, as now to 89. Let's see, we can either take the quick way and lose 500 gold, or we can stay on this route. I'm just going to stay on the route. I don't think it's worth losing the money for it. We've achieved how many? This is yin. Okay.
There must be improvement.
Harmony.
See, ooh, apparently when I get high enough, I can make it a great embassy there. I like that. Spike's Market. To make some big moolah.
I bow only.
When we take this area, that will cover.
Lord Magician.
Impossible.
I'm definitely quite confident that this small army plus the garrison will definitely be able to keep the Skaven out of my territory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, press that like button down below. Subscribe to see more of my content. And feel free to comment down below whatever kind of comment you want. They'll try to keep it positive, please. Or else it'll hurt my poor snowflake heart, you know. Alright, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.